2 weeks into hurricane season, and New Orleans has just one working turbine to power the pumps right now.
2 turbines at the Sewage and Water Board are offline, and representatives say it could take weeks to fix the issue. As Olivia Vidal reports, it leaves the city in quite a vulnerable state.
At the Carrollton Power and Water Plant, the Sewage and Water Board is down 2 power-generating turbines, turbine 4 and 5, both needing major repairs, according to a Sewage and Water Board spokesperson, which have been met with several issues and setbacks, now saying it could be up to 8 weeks before parts can be made for the repairs.
Are we anxious? Of course. Are we a little worried? A little bit. Do we think the Sewage and Water Board should get its act together? Yes, indeed.
Civil engineer H.J. Bosworth Jr. says with 2 turbines down, it leaves New Orleans in a vulnerable position, especially as we enter hurricane season. He says getting replacement parts is not that easy. Turbine 5 was built in the 50s, while the Turbine 4 machine was built in 1915, both requiring custom parts.
So you can have these old pieces of equipment, which are very durable and very well made, lasting for another 40 or 50 years without an issue, if the maintenance is, up to snuff. And I don't think that in the past 10, 15 years, the maintenance has really kept up with what the machines need. And that's why we're in the situation we're in.
While the board says vendors are working hard to expedite the replacement parts, it only magnifies the antiquated power system at the plant. City Council member Jay Banks says these are problems the city is addressing.
In 2018, when we went into office, we got a system that was new in the early 1900s and hadn't been upgraded since then. That is what we're dealing with.
He says it's not an excuse, but the city government is intentional on improving the system, hoping to leave it better than how they found it.
But the truth of the matter is this is going to be a long process, but at least we're on the road to getting it fixed.
Backup turbines provide a good amount of power, according to Bosworth, but the aging infrastructure will continue to present problems until it's solved.
That was Olivia Vidal reporting. According to the Sewage and Water Board spokesperson, Turbine 4 tripped right before Hurricane Zeta and only just came back on about a month ago until it failed again. It requires a custom electrical component. Turbine 5 requires a custom steel part, but nationwide steel shortages are delaying those repairs.